Welcome to a Southeastern Conference matchup we have been waiting for. Florida versus LSU. The Gators and the Tigers have produced matchups that feature upsets, trickery, and some memorable moments. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hurtstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the LSU Tigers offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
With the catch, it's Durham. Great move in the open field. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 44.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, for the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Looks like LSU has the first down. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run play.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab behind the line, it's Wilson.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Lagway. Nice grab. It's Jackson. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here, and the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Gators are on the move here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
And his defense is doing a really good job here, giving up some completions. But the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
He escapes the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Florida 7, LSU 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Durham. The defense has got it. Football comes out.
Well, they're 2 for 2 now on drive-killing fumbles. What a way to start. When the coach was preaching consistency, I'm not sure that this is what he had in mind.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using his legs. It's Spawn. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Gators come to the line with first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Florida 14, LSU 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Cut over the middle. It's Anderson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And then is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Florida 14, LSU 0.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Tigers and Gators.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Set to kick this one.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled, but 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Gators will have to punt this one away. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes the catch. It's sharp. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run, he's looking deep. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. And they come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
That run sets up a critical third down play. To throw, it's Lagway. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hill.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Just standing there, gets hit again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made in space. Look out. he's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grinding away with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Takes the handoff again. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the move now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw that one away to avoid it. It would have been a sack.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the Gators will line up to punt it away. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The sure hands. It's Anderson. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.